Welcome to where I'm staying in Norway. This is Marit's mom's house, and it's where I've been for the last 3 weeks. In fact, today is the day that I was supposed to be hugging my children and bringing them goodies from Norway and returning home after my trip. Coming here was a gift where I could speak at a conference about my journey, and I was excited to come and have this opportunity. It was the first time for me to really leave my kids. I haven't done that. I've never even hired a babysitter, really. All my children have been born at home and put on my chest and then just been in my care, even homeschooled now for the last 22 years. So when I got on the airplane to fly to Norway, I had so many thoughts, and of course, having a 4-year-old, her being the youngest, I just thought, wow, 3 weeks away is going to be a very long time. I took a deep breath and thought, I don't know if I can do this. And of course, before I left, I made them all a little paper chain that they could tear off each day and read little love notes from me. Well, yesterday was the last day of the paper chain. It was the last day of the food and the dog food and all the things that I had bought and stocked up the house for when I left. It was the last day that my children were supposed to be babysat. And so today is exceptionally hard for me because today's the day that we were supposed to have a happy reunion. And, I really thought I was a lot stronger than I am. I will say this, I will say a positive thing that happened yesterday because I'm here. I was interviewed for the local newspaper, and the interview was about the fact that I'm stuck here because of the coronavirus and I'm separated from my children. And one of the things that I've thought about, that I've noted, is that the virus has no respect for immigration officers, meaning it doesn't need a passport or a visa or permits to hop from country to country. It doesn't ask permission to reside in any nation. It just bridges across borders, jumping from place to place. And here I am stuck in Norway. I'm not a Kenyan citizen, and my kids are there. It's my home. I would love to make it my home. But I can't, not easily, because I'm actually by birth an American citizen. Some of this has given me a lot of compassion on refugees and illegal immigrants and people who need to be certain places and they can't be for any length of time. It's hard, honestly. And I understand we feel the need to protect our countries and protect our borders, but I don't know, guys. I really feel like we learn from people. We learn from diversity. We learn from different cultures. Think about the food we have in the United States. How many of you love burritos? Probably a Tex-Mex thing, but how many of you love Mexican food, Asian food, Thai, Japanese? We all are better when we adopt or listen to or learn from and absorb even the uniqueness of a different culture. I don't think other cultures are a threat to our cultures. I really believe, from the bottom of my heart, I believe that a lot of our cultural things are based on geographical location. I'm in Norway, guys. It's covered in snow. It is white outside. Obviously, they're going to have traditions of skiing and sledding and ice skating. Things that will never change, even if this equatorial mama comes here and shares some of the traditions I do, like having white wine in the sun for Christmas because it's sunny in December. Will that harm the Norwegian cultures? No. They might not be able to have white wine in the sun in December because there might not be sun, but they might enjoy the idea. and the meaning behind it, and that is to have family time. Maybe they'll adopt the white wine and do it by a fire. I just feel like this virus is going through the world. It's causing so much chaos and panic and fear, and I can feel it. I literally broke down last night and I just lost it. I couldn't eat, and I just laid down and went in this sort of overwhelmed state where I just felt everyone, all of the cries, all of the fear of the chaos of the loss of jobs and the what is happening, and no one knows. And we're all out of control, and we're all learning. All learning. Who are we? What's important? And maybe we really are just people all striving for the same things, no matter what country we come from. We all love our kids. We all want to work and earn a living so that we can pay for our children's happiness. Or if we don't have children, maybe we're just living because we enjoy life and we want to have a good time and we want to have good relationships. And we all strive for love and acceptance and happiness. And a lot of us aren't living even in the now. And even though I'm experiencing a great deal of grief, because at any moment I just break down. I cry a lot. And my children are happy. They're fine. From what I can tell, they're fine. My daughter did say to me, Mommy, if you want cuddles, you need to come home. That one really got to me. Oh, God. Okay, sometimes yeah. And so, what I'm trying to say is that living isn't living if we don't feel anything. I'm finding myself put up all these walls and putting myself in sort of a numb state. And I think I just overwhelmed last night. I just got so overwhelmed and just had to process so much. And I actually took a painkiller, drank some water, and ate some food because I hadn't eaten, and I slept. And I just laid down on that sofa and I took a nap. And when I came to and I woke up, I was a little bit better. And then I went to bed and realized I'm just going to try to get some sleep, even though my mind was buzzing and I wasn't really sleeping. And then I woke up and I answered 22 emails of people who are telling me their story. And a lot of you are fine, and that's good. A lot of you are able to continue working. Here's the thing. It's important, please, for my sake, if anything, for your children's sake, your grandma's sake, whomever's sake that is important to you, please take this seriously. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, practice social distancing because it is important, and the best thing ever is stay home and find a new normal. Do something that's routine for you every day. In fact, it's 4:21 and I've missed my cup of tea, so I'm gonna have to go have that. That's my routine. 4 o'clock, cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and that is my new normal. That is one thing I can do each day to sort of make myself have a routine. Whenever we're all now lost, going, what are we doing? Do that one thing or pick a thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. So, that's, I just feel for all of you, and I know it's chaotic. Personally, I feel like I've been in this spin now for over a year after coming out and losing all my support and just being thrust out into the world as a single mom of 5 kids, traveling in different countries, just trying to figure out my way and having no certainty of what's next. I get it, and now it's even harder. So I get it, and I'm with you all. I loved hearing from everybody that has written to me, so please feel free to tell me. How are you doing? What are you doing to cope? And know that I do care. I do care. There's so many of you. And for all my LGBTQ people out there who are having to be in homes where you are not safe or you don't feel safe, I get that too. So my heart is going out to you. Maybe you're closeted and you're having to be with your parents and you can't let on that you're gay. I'm sorry if that's your reality right now, and don't feel less of yourself because you can't come out now. I get that too. Or maybe you came out and now you're in a home where everyone's sort of attacking you verbally and you don't know what to do. And then you go back in the closet. That's normal. Self-preservation is normal. It's very normal. I believe in you. And you will have your day and you'll have your time where you can live authentically, true to yourself. Because remember, in the beginning of this, we talked about it. Everybody is really striving for happiness and love, and you deserve that. I deserve that. I need that. I need to be loved. I need to be loved in any situation, in any moment, and I need to be able to give that love. And we don't always have that. I get that. I don't know that I can say I'm in a space where I feel like I'm totally free to be myself. I'm not. But here in this space, I'm trying. And so, thank you for listening. And one of the things I'm going to try to do in my time, while I have some, is write more poetry, which is what I'm doing. I'm sharing some of it on Patreon. And I'm also going to try to compile my poetry into a little book and maybe do some voice recording of that poetry. So that's what I'm working on while I'm here. All right, guys. Well, big hugs to you. Please, if you can, hug the ones close to you and do it for me. I seriously need kid cuddles right now. Much, 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 much love to all of you. And I hope that you stay healthy, confident, strong, no matter what is going on. All right. Talk to you soon. Click like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you.